and the first woman that shows you love and intimacy and plays with your little meat stick, you're hooked, and you start to simp to your own, quote, girlfriend, to your own woman. She can start to pull you away from your friends. You start to become that guy that disappears from the friend group. All of a sudden, she got you for a kid or two, and then all of a sudden, you got to work extra hours. You got to take on a second job. You have to go do this and that to support the family and man up. And then you get divorced, and she takes half your shit and your kids like the dude in the prior video here.
Nice until he married you, and then you showed your true colors.
So this one is top 21 TikTok men that went their own way truths. Why men stopped dating.
You know, some women get pissed off that I do men's rights videos, but let me tell you why. I'm not going to say who this person is, but someone very, very, very close to me. His wife just told him last night that she was leaving him. Now, this guy is the best guy. He would give the shirt off his back to anyone. He's always been the primary parent to their daughter so that she could do whatever she wanted to do. He gave her the absolute world. Whereas they've been together for 9 years and his family knows nothing about this woman. It's the most one-sided relationship I've ever seen in my life. And now she's leaving with absolutely no explanation other than to gaslight him into thinking that he didn't do enough. When in reality, she used him to build her confidence back up and then left. I saw him yesterday and I didn't know that person. He's so broken. And that is why I fight for men's rights. Tell me that men aren't abused.
You are so right. I was very, very easy.
That one says the real problem is you are easy, and guys that would stay don't want that. 43 and none wanted to stay with you. Sounds like you have issues. 43 men, I'm assuming.
Thought I needed to have sex with as many people as possible, but now I know that not everyone deserves me.
When I like someone, I put them in the friend zone. When I don't like someone, I still put them in the friend zone. When I meet anyone, I put them in the friend zone. It doesn't matter who, they're all going in the friend zone.
How cringe is that? What the hell? Oh, here we go. Here we go. So check this out. She's scrolling through thirst trap photos, I'm assuming, that she posted on, what app is this, dude? I don't even know. Is this Instagram? This looks like IG or something. And she's, look at all the replies. Look at all the thirst. This is what you're going up against when you try to respond to a chick on something like Instagram. Just know there's hundreds. That's why the blue checkmark guys stand out. That's the only way it stands. Look at this, bro. Look. 7 hours, 6 hours ago, 3 hours. Look, all these are super recent. It's just one photo. And what are they writing? View photo reply, 2 messages, 3 new messages, 2 messages, view reply. Simping. She feels like she's on top of the world and she's better than every single man and that her value is so high and that she deserves the top percentile man because shit like this. Men are enabling this. The simping in those comments, the amount of, hey, beautiful, hey, queen, God, you're so gorgeous. When are you going to let me take you out? I can change your life, is tremendous in her DMs. If you're doing this, you're a simp.
Decided to...
Oh, it's another silent one. Here we go. Oh, get her off the screen. Says, queen of not making it past the talking stage. Oh, she's just getting passed around by different dudes there.
So last night, my best friend hit 40 people for her body count, so I decided to go buy her a little cookie cake, and I'm gonna write a cute little message on it.
Celebrating 40 dicks. That's what it says.
Bruh.
So this is the final product. It was honestly really difficult. I used this cake frosting, but I didn't have scissors, so I had to bite the tip. That's why it kind of looks bad.
Today's a big day, huh?
40 dicks.
40 dicks. Let's go.
How does it feel to have 40? Here's to 50.
So you're someone who wants to make America great again and supports building the wall. No, that's a dumb Trumpster. I'm a cum dumpster.
Alright, so I'm getting
Emotional damage.
some messages about a video I made saying that if girls had one drink, you know, move along, it's not worth it. Here's why I said that, okay? When I was in the Navy, I went to a party and I had 8 shots and 4 alcoholic drinks. Alright? This one girl who had 3 shots invited me up to her hotel room to have sex. Alright? Multiple witnesses around. This all came to fruition later. Alright? So even though I was hammered, I stumbled up to her hotel room, we had sex, and when we came downstairs, she got slut-shamed. Alright? Instead of being...
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Bruh.
That's the worst thing you can do after hooking up with a chick, is her getting slut-shamed. Do not slut-shame her. Do not make fun of her. Try to drop her off in a secret place. Don't allow the walk of shame to happen. Make sure she gets home sly and slick where nobody knows it even happened unless she shares. This is a big issue today. Because people have essentially no self-worth or no self-esteem, that she's going to immediately turn it on you and say that she was raped instead. Instead of it being a bad night, making a bad decision, it turns into retroactive consent and go to prison. My friend, get your name dragged through the mud. All over headlines, your name, your face, all those pictures going to show you as the bad guy, as you took advantage. You're the predator. The message is that. Exactly in the narrative, in the mainstream today.
accountable, she said, no, I have alcohol in me, I couldn't consent, right? And so then the Navy said, well, Eric, even though your alcohol content was 4 times of what her was, she still had alcohol in her system, therefore you raped her. And gentlemen, that is how the court system works. It is stacked against you, okay? If she's had 1 drink, it doesn't matter if you had 19, they will come after you. And that's why it's not worth it.
Yep.
Misogyny.
There goes the patriarchy benefiting men tremendously. We have a one-up on women. Society was built for us to thrive. Nope. Women have no advantage today. Absolutely not. Courts say otherwise, eh?
She told me put my heart in a bag and nobody gets hurt. Now I'm running from her love. I'm not that.
Hey, what's up?
I have a boyfriend.
What's your name?
Kayla.
You have a boyfriend? I just asked you what your name is.
Yeah, but I have a boyfriend.
Okay. I was just seeing if you wanted to hang out later.
I don't think I can. I'm kind of busy.
Alright.
Wait, I thought that was your car.
Wait, what'd you say? No. This is my car.
But you didn't want to hang out later?
No. You said you had a boyfriend, remember?
Yeah, but we can just hang out as friends. We don't have to date.
You're a gold digger.
Yeah, a little bit of a skit there.
What's your type?
I got abs, nice skin, tall.
Okay. What about you?
Man, I like me something real slim, you know what I'm saying? I like me something, big bone, you know, real slim.
Oh, that's body shaming.
Bruh. Tell me how you just said the same thing I did, so how's that body shaming? Respectfully.
Cause guys don't have feelings. Like, this fuck guys. We body shaming all these girls. Nice for your girl.
Get her off.
But you know what? Double standards. Jada Pickett. That's all I'm gonna say.
Respectfully. Champagne.
And they really do believe that today. What I look like when my boyfriend met me.
Dan, I just moved in next door. I'm a supermodel.
I don't care who the IRS sends. I am not paying taxes.
Bruh. Imagine being the boyfriend. She was getting bigger too progressively.
Hi, Dan. I just...
Yep, progressively getting bigger. My man's took on the harpoon status.
moved in next door. I'm a supermodel.
I don't care who...
Jeez, bro. F in the chat for my boy that's staying with her. This is a man with no self-respect. He's gone wailing, indeed. F's in the chat. This is what happens when you don't hold your partner accountable and you're too afraid to speak, you're a nice guy, and you feel like it would be too mean to tell your woman the truth, your life partner. Couldn't tell her she's getting a little thick. Babe, we're past thick now. We're getting into obese territory. Now you're snoring. Now you complain your legs hurt. Your blood's not flowing right. We just had to put you on medication for blood pressure. You think this dude can get it up with this? You think he's still attracted? Or is he too scared to say something? And most men fall in this trap of being too afraid because they don't want to be given the cold shoulder. They don't want to get into an argument. They've been emotionally beaten into submission by their woman. And they're too afraid to be honest. And yes, it's true. The dude probably not very attractive himself. And it could be true. He may not be the best looking guy. But still, bro, can you have some self-respect? And you have to live with this forever.
Who the IRS sends, I am not paying taxes.
And you know, if you flip that on the if you flip that around and the dude gains weight and gets fat and gets a beer gut and all this stuff, all of a sudden, dude, she starts eyeing other dudes. It's babe, you need to lose weight. She'll be quick to tell you got fat. You're getting out of shape. You're not the man I met. Sex starts drying up, starts weaponizing intimacy. All of a sudden, I don't feel an emotional connection anymore, babe. It's chat at the office with the six-pack that I like. Later, divorce, take half your shit, can take the kids from you. Shouldn't have let yourself go, brother. But on the other end, it's slay queen. Yes, thick queen. You look amazing. Harpooning the whales. Yes, queen. Slide on the land. All thick and jiggly, dude, on 10,000 pills. Thick with 10 C's at the end. And they're all clapping and heart eye emojis and love and hearts and all this shit under her comment section on every pic. Literally taking her out from competition. They tell her, hashtag love your curves. They tell her that she looks better than ever. Literally lying to one another at the detriment of her own health and her own relationship. Fragile egos, you can't even be honest, dude, with half of them.
Follow the GPS.
Y'all dudes go above and beyond to get a attention. Then you get it.
Here's the issue, since you females want to play that game. I got something for you. You women say you want a nice guy, right? Wait, hold on. Then you the nice guy over for the guy that ain't shit, right? Now you don't left the nice guy broken and now he becomes a boy because of you, right? But wait, hold on. I'm not done with you yet. You women think that bringing your pretty face, having a nice body, and sex is the only thing you need to bring into the relationship. You women lack to develop a personal skill. You lack to develop a personality. Y'all lack anything that's gonna keep your mans around. So when the man just ups and leaves, right? Then y'all be acting all sorts of surprised. Perfect.
Men, if you only listen to one message today, listen to this one. I got this DM from a young man today.
Yeah, you can. I'll pause that for you guys to read it. I finally broke up with her last week. However, she phoned me telling me she was pregnant and was a month along. Ooh, trying to trap him with another dude's baby. All of a sudden, I'm pregnant. Don't leave. You got to come back.
This is sadly a very common tactic that is often employed when a guy breaks up with a girl. She suddenly calls you and surprise, surprise, she's pregnant. What do you do when you get that call? Whatever you do, do not sleep with her, because that's where she's actually going to try and get pregnant. Do not believe her based on a positive pregnancy test or an ultrasound. Both of those can be faked. Yes, positive pregnancy tests can very easily be purchased online. Ultrasound photos and videos can also be gotten online and easily manipulated with names. Go to a doctor's appointment with her and have it verified by the doctor. And until then, do not sleep with her. If she makes up a reason why she doesn't want you to go to the doctor's appointment, fine. Do not sleep with her. This is such a common tactic that my mom saw during her years of practice as a father's rights lawyer. It is embarrassing how much this happens.
Embarrassing indeed. Because you know how many men are stupid enough to fall for it after they break up with their girl and get that call a month later, I'm pregnant. Sleeps with them. Then she can sleep with someone else, still get pregnant, and your dumbass is going to think that's your kid. And now you're on the hook. Once you sign your name on that paper that says your dada, that's 18 years of your ass trapped. And do you know what a nightmare it is to go to court? Most places you can't reverse that once your name is signed. You're done for. All to get a piece of puss from the girl you already kicked out because you were sick of her shit and it didn't work out between you. You're going to go back now, step up and be a man, which is all great. But you didn't even do any fucking verifying. You just took her word for it.
Alright, so somebody reported my last video. Wonder who. See this? Yep, this is what she's trying to keep you from seeing. Yep, she stole about $20,000 worth of stuff. Damaged my motorcycle and my truck, and she stole my truck. Killed my cat. That's right, she killed my cat. But I can't post this because it's disparaging. Get the fuck out.
This is what it looks like when you are a good father, but you have a bitter baby mother. Today was my son's 3rd birthday, and I've spent tons of money on gifts and didn't even have the opportunity to get to see him. Literally was ignored, knocked on the door, everything. It's time.
Wow. You got to get child services to bring your gifts to your kid because a woman can exercise that kind of power against a father. And they wonder why men don't want to have kids today anymore or get married to women in the West anymore. Because they weaponize the children. Look at that, dude. The Child Protective Services, whoever it is, has to come. Not CPS, but whatever the agent has to come who's watching your kid for supervised visits to drop the gifts off, dude, for your own child. How is that even normal? How is that allowed in the world today? We're supposed to be a first world country, and we're destroying homes. We're destroying children doing this. They're going to grow up so damaged psychologically. Dude, this is stressful. For a kid to be in the midst of this drama between two bickering people, not even two bickering, for one person to be so bitter and have the power enforced by the state to weaponize this kind of shit against the father, dude. And it hurts the kids the most. This is the sad conversation we don't have. She thinks she's getting a one-up on him. She's being a child herself and being extremely self-centered, extremely disrespectful, and damaging her kid in the process, dude. No self-esteem for this child growing up. Nothing. This is something that sticks with you forever. This kid's going to have a story how on their birthday, they had to have the whoever come help them, give them their gift because mommy was keeping me away from daddy, dude. That's so greedy. Why not? Thanks so much, brother, for the 50. Dude, that's sickening. How self-centered can you possibly be for your own child, dude? Alex, thanks, brother. This is why I still buy Xmas tree and spend extra money to keep my ex happy because I love my kids. Not even talking about my stepkid. That is extra. Oh, you spend extra money to keep your ex happy. Jeez, dude. And that's blackmail in a sense. You have to pay them extra to make sure she doesn't exercise the government's power against you. That's a form of blackmail.
It's time to accept that fathers have rights, especially when you have a father who wants to be active in his child's life. Because I'm far from a deadbeat.
That's the most selfish thing ever, dude. What kind of maternity is that? What femininity is that? What does that say about you as a mother? That you are so selfish at the detriment of your own children. You refuse to let them see their father. Look, dude, the social service agent right there has to do this. Sad.
I fucking hate fathers that don't pay their child support.
Let's talk child support and parental alienation.
I didn't meet my father until Father's Day last year. Found a mutual relative on 23andMe, and sure enough, he didn't hesitate to contact me. We talked about how our lives went, and he talked about how he tried to stay in our lives. And my mother, who I don't talk to anymore, made that damn near impossible. She demanded $1,800 a month, while my dad couldn't even make payments on his home. He could barely take care of my brothers. He would have fought for me, but obviously he couldn't afford the lawyers. And he showed me all of the paperwork to show for it. All of it. Don't judge a man by his circumstances. And kindly go f*** yourself with a lead pipe.
All right, I've got a new story for you. And this one is the absolute worst thing I've ever heard. So I had this girl, this child, female child, young, confide in me and tell me that she was being inappropriately touched by her mom's boyfriend. She was telling me how she doesn't like it, how she doesn't want to go home, she doesn't want him to be there, and all this other stuff. And so I asked her, well, have you told your mom? And she said no. And so I told her, I was like, I think you should talk to your mom about this, let her know what's going on, thinking that a normal mother is going to, protect her child and kick the asshole out of the house. Nope. Found out that the mom actually yelled at the kid for talking to me about it. Found out that the kid got in trouble because she said something about it, and that she said that she didn't want him in the house anymore. And so now the kid's in trouble because of speaking up, because she doesn't want to be molested by her mom's boyfriend.
Oh, I'm flattered. I've actually been getting this question a lot lately. The real reason is because I have 4 kids from 3 baby daddies, 2 failed marriages, and a partridge in a pear.
Emotional damage.
4 kids, 3 dads, 2 divorces.
Bruh.
How are you single? Oh my God.
Tree.
And how did 3 men not spot the crazy at all? 3. First one, cool dude, might have got her young. Didn't know shit himself. But the next 2 baby daddies met her already having kids. Still got finesse. This is why manosphere is important, dude. There's a lot of lessons that men don't learn. You might have grown up without a father. You may have no masculine presence in your life, and you're all of a sudden, you wake up and you're a man yourself, and you've never been taught what to look for, what to see in a woman, things that you need to judge, boundaries that you need to have. Nothing. You know nothing, dude. And you're open to being predated on because we're men. And until you get a little bit of experience, you're going to lead with the little man downstairs. And the first woman that shows you love and intimacy and plays with your little meat stick, you're hooked. And you start to simp to your own, quote, girlfriend, to your own woman. She can start to pull you away from your friends. You start to become that guy that disappears from the friend group. All of a sudden, she got you for a kid or 2. And then all of a sudden, you got to work extra hours. You got to take on a second job. You have to go do this and that to support the family and man up. And then you get divorced and she takes half your shit and your kids like the dude in the prior video here. All because you have no experience. You had no father to teach you what to look for, dude. You have no self-respect. You can't accurately judge. And that sucks, dude. I've gotten so many emails from men that say like they barely learn this stuff later in life. And they've made so many mistakes, dude, life-altering mistakes. And they wish they can go back. It's like, where was this kind of content 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago? I wish I had known this. And this is why we can't stop making videos like this. We're repeating the same message over and over again because new men are constantly being made in the world today, and they're seeing shit like this, and they're undergoing situations that could put them in these positions. How much would it suck to have Christmas be like the last dude had it, where you got to have social services deliver your gifts to your kid? Ouch.